Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Proto Tech Tip. My name's Chris, and today we're going to jump back into Protocase Designer. We're going to look at specifically how to create custom cutouts and then save them to your Protocase Designer Enterprise shared library for future collaboration with your team. So let's get into it. Now, whether you are developing new technology or doing manufacturing runs of fully developed products, designing with traditional CAD software can be difficult when trying to translate the design to real parts in your hand, because the software doesn't embody manufacturing constraints. Now, this creates latency in getting your projects from design to manufacturing efficiently, and ultimately, you're going to slow down your momentum. So that's why we've created professional design software that's directly integrated with our fast custom manufacturing. Protocase Designer is a simple but powerful CAD design software that's seamlessly integrated with our revolutionary mass custom manufacturing process, eliminating design latencies and making sure that we still build your custom parts and enclosures in a lightning fast 2 to 3 days. Now, one of Protocase Designer's newest features is the shared cutout library and template library. We recently did a tech tip introducing this feature, and I suggest that you go check that out to fully understand how you can work smarter and collaborate as a team on future designs. Now, when working within a team, there may be instances where you need to create a custom cutout shape for an upcoming design. Maybe you're looking to add a custom cutout of your company's logo. You can easily get someone on your team to create that custom cutout inside Protocase Designer and then have it easily accessible in a shared library to the rest of your design team. So first, let's look at how to create custom cutouts. So with Protocase Designer, you can actually create custom cutouts a few different ways. So first, select a face that you want to edit to place your custom cutout. Let's start with the first way that you can create a custom cutout, and that's by merging objects together into a single cutout. Select the shape that you want to add. Now for this example, I'm going to add a rectangle, and then another rectangle, and then I'm going to add a circle. Now, you select all of the shapes, and you can do so by pressing Shift and selecting each shape, or just dragging your cursor around all the shapes together. Now once you do that, you want to right-click and select Merge. As you can see, all of the overlapping lines in the cutout have disappeared. Everything has been merged into one single cutout. Now that's one way to create a custom cutout in Protocase Designer. But what if you have several shapes that need to be merged, but are a little too complex for the software to decide which lines need to be removed? Well, that's where the trim option comes in. The main feature of this trim tool is that it allows you to manually select which lines that you want to remove from your combined shapes. Now again, I'm going to add a rectangle, followed by another rectangle, and then I'm going to add a circle. Now, just like with the merge option, I'll then select all of the shapes. I do so by pressing Shift and selecting each shape, or dragging the cursor around the shapes. Then it's time to click on Trim. Once you've done that, it's a good habit to zoom in a bit so that you can get a clear view of the edges. Then click and scroll your mouse manually over the lines that you wish to remove. Now as you can see, the lines are now gone, and yep, it's just as simple as that. Now the third way that you can create a custom cutout in Protocase Designer is by using the Path tool. With this method, Protocase Designer is going to connect all of the clicks from your mouse. First, you need to select the Path tool, then begin clicking on the face to select each point of the path. To complete the shape, you need to end up back at the point that you started at. With Protocase Designer's Path tool, you can create complex shapes using straight and curved lines by using the line and arc options respectively. A more convenient and quicker way of doing this is by pressing L for line and A for arc on your keyboard for shortcuts. Now once your custom cutouts are ready, Protocase Designer allows you to adjust them further. You can do so by selecting the cutouts and selecting different points that show up. You just need to drag these points to change the shape of your cutout or the radius of your arc. Now with each of these options, once you're satisfied and finished editing your custom cutout, you can then save it to your shared library to collaborate with other members of your team. I can do this by selecting the cutout and right-click and then select Add to Library. You'll notice that you have two options if you're an enterprise user, of adding to your personal library or adding to your shared library. So after you select shared library, continue to edit your cutout information, and then you can click Save. Now, how does your team utilize this shared cutout? Well, when a member of your team starts Protocase Designer and is ready to add these cutouts to their design, They will find the shared cutouts inside the Enterprise tab inside the Library Manager. Now there will be a folder at the bottom of the list, and then they will be able to see the latest custom cutout that was just created. Now to take advantage of the shared library feature, we've made managing your Protocase Designer Enterprise subscription a breeze, as it's integrated directly inside your My Account portal. To learn more about the My Account portal and how it streamlines your workflow using Protocase Designer, check out our previous tech tip videos in the description below. Now, no matter which version of Protocase Designer works best for you, here's what you can always count on: a seamlessly integrated experience with our fast custom manufacturing, which means that you will move from design to manufacturing without any delays or latencies. We'll build what you've designed in Protocase Designer in our lightning fast 2 to 3 days, so upgrade today to ensure that your next design project is powered by Protocase Designer.